We're on. Good morning. That's the true close. That's a good reminder. Okay. Let us see. Oh, good. Oh, this is 7 in the morning for me. Hey, Corey, man. Hey, Chaos. 7 in the morning. Louis P. Floyd. When do you want to? Anytime. We do it this morning. We do it. I think I have time tonight. Whenever you're ready. 9 over there. Oh my gosh. I sent Kim a link. Not that I think it's going to go on. Louis, you wanna link? Hey, Drone Pool. Hi. 2S whoop outside. Got it stuck in a tree. We need to call Tree Man. I know I say that like it's. I'm sorry, guys. I just woke. We gotta call Kim. See if we can get him in the tree for you. He climbs trees pretty darn good. Boy, it is still dark outside. What the heck? Do I need to send you? Hold on. Louis P. Floyd. Are you in class, Louis? Hold on, Louis. I don't always remember how I send you stuff. Hold on. Louis, I sent you a link in case you wanted to come on and discuss. We're going to go finish that build because we need to talk about that. Good morning. Got it down with the fishing pole. Nice. Did you have to like did you have to reel it out there, set it out there and reel it in? Is that how you did it? 2 has swoop outside. Because you must be good at fishing, bit of that. Hey, it's Louis P. Floyd. Yeah, I sent you a link. In case. Oh my goodness. So what's everyone up to this morning? Oh my goodness. You know, Roger does this every day. I think the world of him. He is so super cool. First time with it outside, it ends up in a tree. I guess it's my mistake. Shouldn't be flying with 33 mile an hour. You did? Oh my God. Hey Jenny Lynn, how you doing, darling? I am going to tell you something. I think that's pretty brave to go out there with those kind of winds. Yeah. Oh. Oh, Jenny Lynn. I see your channel, darling. I'm looking at it. You have a pretty good channel going, yeah? 451 subscribers. Now you have 452. Hey, Jenny. Okay, so Jenny Lynn, I'm supporting your channel. And is it your birthday today? No, Lala, no, it wasn't that height. Up maybe 10 to 12 feet. But still, how tall are you? It's close to two of you, right? It would be, it'd be two of me. It'd be like me standing on my head. And you here, and am Jeff Helm's wife. Okay. Okay, Jenny. I know who you are now. Okay. So I can let you be moderator. The one thing you need to know is we don't do political, religious, anything that would cause division. We don't do that. Racial stuff, any of that, we just don't do. Of course, you know that. You've been on YouTube for a very long time. Great stream last night, by the way. Wasn't he cool? Oh my gosh. I know. I mean, I tell you, I'm just loving it. Chaos, I have not interviewed you yet. Don't think I don't know that we need to catch up. We need to catch up. I know, Night Train is so flippin' cool. He's like the cool guy on the yard, right? And he talked to me. Did you see how many builds? Drone pool? I gotta tell you, my friend, I thought he said drone pool, didn't I? Okay, yeah, my head's not, yeah. Drone pool, I gotta tell you something. That is what you're gonna be doing really soon, just pulling all your builds down to show us all of them. So I'm gonna have to have you back in so we can talk about the builds. Because when I interviewed you, darling, you weren't building. Now you are. So we have more stuff to talk about. Yes, we do. See, I don't know if this thing's right when it tells me how many viewers I have. I'm just a Michigan boy with a drone. Nothing to. You are to interview because you're part of the posse out there in Michigan, Chaos. You're part of the posse, and we need to get you in. Yeah, yeah. That's going to be so cool because I want to get I talked to Night Train about it, about getting the whole Michigan boys up and on at the same time. So you're part of that. You and Plummet and Jim, you know, y'all are part of that. So that's going to be super, super cool. I know that Furball's supposed to be in. I should call him and tell him to wake up and get on. Sorry, had to walk away. Do you want to schedule the rest of that build? I do, and I actually sent you a link if you want to come on and talk to me, or we can do it. Like I can look at my schedule now because I kind of know what I'm doing now. You know, we'll try to do it without bumping into other people. Maybe we'll end up bumping into people. It's how that works. Okay, so I say I have one viewer, but I see a whole bunch. Idahoans, we are in Michigan as well. Okay, you are Jenny Lynn? I thought you were down in like Arkansas. One of these days, Night Train, Plummet, and I will get together and do a stream. Cold weather ahead though, so we'll have to plan for indoor lights. Yeah, you guys are going to get together and do a stream with me. Just telling you. Okay, Louis P. Floyd. Let's look at dates. Are you coming on, Louis P. Floyd? And I don't know, my stream says I have one person watching, but obviously I have more. So I don't know what's going on with my stream. Hold on. Okay, give me a bit. I have a few times this morning to hop on the stream with you. Okay, just you do it when you do it. I'm open. Furball! Good morning, Furball. I woke up, so it's pretty good. I think I'm ahead of the game today. Manic Magic, how are you doing? Yeah, my stream thing right now says I have one person watching. So I'm glad you guys are taking turns coming on and on. It is so odd. I don't know what's going on with my must be YouTube again. Least, are you guys like all one person just coming on for Cockle to use Kim? Yeah, did you guys see his flight throughout his house? It was so cool. And to hear us. I was hoping we had internet. I'm so glad you did. Hey, Furball, I did send you a link so that if you wanted to go still Roger's camera, you could plug it in and come on. I know there's no hope for it, but I thought I would do it anyway because that's the kind of gal I am. Okay, you can't type out when I'm drinking coffee. I must spit out over my computer. Chaos. Beyond trees, hey. Yeah, it's such a weird thing. It's like nobody's watching me at all. I'm just sitting here by myself. I'm like, what the heck? Why does it say I have one person? I'm gonna see if I have my I think I don't know what's happening with my stream thingy. Okay, this isn't right. Now I'm somewhere I don't know where I am. There I am. Oh, what happened in my chat? See, Roger does this so good. He's like a professional. Hey, Jamaica girl. Just want to say hello at work. Have a great day. Jamaica girl, we will have a great day. And you do too. You were really rocking that outfit you had on. I really like that dress. That's something my daughter would look fantastic in. I'd look a little weird in it because, you know, it's me, but my daughter would rock that dress. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, so what are you guys up to today? So it's too windy, Kim, for you to fly? Okay, I put this on and then it bothers me. I only wear it when I work. Hey, guess what? Kim, Drumple's in here somewhere. I think you might just be watching because he's maybe working. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's so weird what I can do on here. Cousin boys, men and ladies. Manic magic. Yes, I'm so glad you're in here. Okay, chaos. We'll be here. Yeah, Drumpool's somewhere around here. Hey, Drumpool, if you're working, Kim Furball says hi. That's how we do it because we want to make sure. So I'm going to go on here. I have to do one thing. I got to get onto my. Let me see if I can do it real fast. Onto my. Okay, so that is what it's saying. It is saying I have one person viewing. So anybody wants to come in here, it's going to go, oh, poor sad Valerie. Excuse me. Only Furball might be on there. But look. I know, right, Beyond Trees? Are y'all just taking turns? Really, tell me. Is it all Furball? Everyone's gonna feel sad for me today. 7 people in here and only 1 watching. I know. So guys, you need to watch if you're on here. Maybe you have to be, like, in front of your computer really looking at it like that. I think YouTube's messing with me. I think they're just messing with me because I didn't live stream. I know, I swear to you, everyone's gonna feel so sad. They're gonna go, "Oh, look, Roger's not there and Valerie only got 1 viewer." Poor Valerie. Poor little Val. Hmm. It's okay. Uh, hey, how many of you were you able to I saw all of you. If my cam was on, all you'd see is my eyes and chaos, right? What the heck? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Even I don't know what it shows in your page. Furball, does it say 1 viewing on your page too? Mm. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Yeah, it has nothing to do with my phone or what I'm doing. I don't think it says 1 over here. Yeah. It says, oh, yeah, now I have 3 viewers. Hey, Dickard with Dave. Hey, Jim, because 3 people just came in, right? Now it didn't count you all. Why didn't it count everyone? Oh, now it says I have 4. So all morning, guys, it's saying I'm having 1 viewer. And I have all these other guys in here, and we can't figure it out, but it's okay. I mean, it says 4 now. Just don't go anywhere, guys. Oh my gosh. YouTube playing games, right, Dave? That's what I'm thinking. They're just trying to make me insane. 10 likes already. 10 likes and I only have 1 viewer all morning. I have 4 now. That's cool. Oh yeah, Chaos, why did you ask about the goggles? Kim would like to know. Thank you, Chaos. Are you still around the 421 mark? Oh my gosh, hey, that's all right, Mo. Thank you for coming in. Now, see, I have a lot more than 4. It still says 4. It's messed up this morning. I want to find you a good antenna. Oh, yes. I know I have more than 4, but it's just not showing. Oh, yeah. Furball. Furball has fat sharks, right? They're fat sharks, I believe. They're small. They're the smaller ones. Terminator or something, he thinks. But fat sharks. I know, Jim. I know. I think they just are being bad. Let's test it all. Input your number from 1. Good morning, Carpenter Rick. So what I can do, yeah, when people come in, it's finally starting to count. I can put participants. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, but it doesn't show all my new people. So probably about 10, 11 in right now. It's not showing. Everyone's putting one. They are teleporter. There you go, Kim. That's it, teleporters. Are you guys getting that snow yet? You said snow. Oh. Teleporter V3. But they're fat sharks, aren't they, Carpenter Rick? Oh my. 1, 2, 3. I know, it's crazy. I know, because I know Chaos said, gotta find you an antenna. Gotcha. Be right back. Oh, those have eat 2 antennas, Kim? Carpenter Rick says yes. Chaos says diversity. Only one Chaos. I'm just reading the chat. I think I gotta be more like Roger. Be quiet. Okay. No diversity. See, I don't know enough about this yet. Best Buy in Canada has Bebop 2 on sale for $370. Okay, I just watched someone do their Bebop video last night. I think it was Drone Worship, his. Those Bebops are sweet. Very nice, the Bebops. So Kim, even though it's got 3 inches here yesterday, you did? Oh my gosh. Oh, fly pad included. That's nice beyond trees. And goggles? I gotta tell you, that's a really good price for all of that. Fine. They run about 15 US. Immersion RC SpiroNet V2 5.8 gigahertz RHCP antenna. Get that bundle. I know. There's so many that I want to see that I would love to do with drones, but I got to get good at what I have. Hey, Martin Mario, how are you? Roger, is that you? Because okay, hold on. I have to go to your channel and see. Is this your son, Martin Mario? Oh, now I'm stuck in Bizarro World. Hold on. Hi, everyone. It's Roger. Are you sure it's you, Roger? Because I might have to kick you out if I'm not sure. Oh, you did? That's not bad. How you doing, Roger? Yeah, it is me. Hey, Roger. Are you in the waiting room right now? Are you waiting? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, Mario is your son, yeah? We miss you. Are you on? Oh, yeah, prove it. Yeah, prove it. We're worth 400 though. Goggles are normally 150. Sky Controller 2 is normally 150 and drone runs about 250 or so. It does sound like it's worth it. Chaos. That is not a bad price. Nice. Found it on Best Buy. Oh my gosh, I always have so many links open because I have to go check it. Oh, okay. Let's turn that puppy around. So guys, that isn't bad. It really does have all that. And the controller isn't one of the big ones, that right? Looks okay. Okay. So Okay, let me go back real quick. So, oh, you're still waiting, Roger? You want me to send you a link so we can make sure it's you? I did send you one under Roger Martin. Yeah, I get it. I work at a pawn shop and got really lucky. I paid $50 for a Parrot Elite and $150 for a Bebop. Oh my gosh, Chaos. That is good. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, that's really nice. Let me ask you real quick, Jim. Oh, I'm on my son's phone. So you're on a what do you call it? You're on a cell phone, are you? You like that? Still. That is a still. 616. Are you working on a build right now? Is that what you're doing? The Sky Controller 2 is about the size of the controller with the big flat antenna on top. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a better bet. No. Not liking the cell phone? Because look, you can get on from wherever you are. And it's so nice to see you, Mario. Hey, Mario, there's a lot of good stations on here you could pick up. To fix my chameleon in the alien last night. Yeah? You hate doing this by phone? Well, I'm going to tell you, today when I came on, I got viewers and said I had none. And then I got like 5, 6, 7. It said I only had one. Yeah, so YouTube is not happy with me taking your place right now. They are not happy. Pretty big thing. Yeah, that Sky Controller. When I saw Heath with it, it reminded me of a guy selling hot dogs at the ball game. You know, you could just line all your hot dogs up. Does that sound right? Yeah, it's huge. I have a Sky Controller too. Any way to use a Wi-Fi repeater with it? That might be more a question for Jim or OSP Floyd or Purple, because I don't know. Because I know the Wi-Fi works directly between the controller, right, and the bird itself. It's special Wi-Fi, so I don't know. Yeah, the Sky Control, the original, was just huge. What's in the Wi-Fi signal? Really? Huh. Oh, I changed the boards on the Chameleon and seem to talk better now. Oh, good. Because the Chameleon was the one, wasn't it, that Night Train was working on a lot? Okay. Yeah. So I'm wondering if you're gonna have to get your solder iron out. Mine's coming today. Can't wait. Get a high quality USB cable for the controller. I just had to say that problem. Okay, high quality USB cable. Yeah. I know. You're getting yours today, right? Me too. I cannot wait. But mine, are you getting like a really big kit, or is it gonna be like I got like everything almost like separate? Because I was trying to figure out how to do that. Can't wait to plug it in and just start soldering everything. I just want to solder everything. It's going to be super cool. Sorry, if you notice the lights start to dim, that's because Alexa turns off all my lights at 8. Or 7:30, I guess, in this case. Oh, you have one motor that won't spin? Oh, got to use a good USB cable, and it fixed the issue. You know, because I'm gonna tell you, they have so many of these, cables they sell at these discount places that really don't work well. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Jim, hold on. Oh, I don't know what I did. Oh, that one's fancy one. Oh, Jim, nice. Nice. You know, Jim, that is really nice. So that's what you got arriving today. Yeah, that's not what I got arriving today. All mine all together, all the different things I needed for the solder iron, ended up costing me around $72. But I also got practice pads where I could practice doing the components. Because before I touch a whoop or a flyer, which I think Louis P. Floyd's coming on at some point today to talk to me about finishing that build. I want to do a build of a flyer for around $100. And I know there's a lot of stations that tell you how to do it. You have the same one? Or a bed, but wear out quickly. Oh, good, Chaos. Good information. Yeah, get out some more. Oh my gosh. So how many of us are, well, I say us as euphemistically because I'm not really building right now, but how many of us are going to be building stuff? And how many of us are perfecting our flying on these scrap boards? Yeah. Yeah, and I got a big, I think it's going to be big. I'm hoping it doesn't come like this. I spent $7 on a little component board. So I'm going to be first practicing just putting dabs on it, and then I'm going to that component board, working my way up. I don't know how long it's going to take. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I really am. Oh, now it says I have 8 viewers. I hope I do, because I don't know. Not 10. We'll see. But I've repaired drones. Yeah. Time is management. Time, time management. Yeah. Oh, a bit of both. I fix what I break, but the weather's not been good to fly in the past few weeks. And snow is coming. Yeah. Do you have 10 there? Never mind. It just changes. Let me see. Oh, I'm going to go to participants. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, it's still not showing the people in the chat on my even on my participants. So I think YouTube's just messing with me a little bit, but it's okay. Hey, Roger, are you in your? Did they call you into your doctor? Yeah, now I got back to. It's just messing with me. It's like, hey, Valerie, we didn't mess with you enough. We're gonna do some of this. Yeah, Jim. Oh, it's crazy this YouTube thing today, isn't it? Yeah, Corey, man. I I'm thinking I just I just want to learn how to do this, and I got that shrink wrap stuff. So some of you might know, Drone Worship is sending me a Bucks 3, and he said he was sending me a Bucks 3. So I sent him my address last night, and he was going to put an FPV camera in it. Okay, so here's my question to you. It will also hold a Hero. And I got a little Hero 1, and I have a little Hero 2, and I have my friend's Hero 5. She's going to do some with it and didn't, so I have it right now. Anyway, so I'm thinking, if you use the Hero 1 or 2, even the 5, it's not going to go to your goggles, right? Is that why you put a little FPV camera in it? Do you, Chaos? Oh, you know, DW does fly that thing really sweet, has total control. Nope, what? You say no, oh my God, it's that thing in my head, purple. Can't remember anything. So, correct FPV is 5.8 gigahertz. Okay, I think that's what he's saying me. HD, not for. Oh, okay, okay. Doesn't go to my goggles. Wi-Fi on the GoPros when flying the Bugs 3. It will mess with signals. Okay. Is the viewing to your goggles. Okay. So he's sending me the camera, and then he directed me to where he changed it, and he said I could do it. And I noticed, yeah, I'll tell you what I noticed on his stream thing, is I noticed that he kind of twisted them together, the things, on his red Bugs 3 and put the top on. And he said something about shrink wrap. So shrink wrap, I'm assuming, is those little tubes they sent you that I got, right? Camera. He's sending you this for goggles. GoPro is for YouTube videos. Most filters put an additional GoPro to capture the image better. Okay, yeah. I see. Okay, a VTX. Yes, video transmitter. Thank you. And he said that I could do it, but I'm thinking when I connect the wires, I'm going to use that shrink wrap, right? So that when you put the top on, nothing's touching anything. All tubes cover bare wires is the shrink wrap. I ordered a whole little box of those. Hey, Andy Habener, how you doing? Hey, when he returns, right? I think he's in with the doctor right now, Andy. I think so. So would you see Mario pop up? Martin Mario? That's Roger. Yeah, so I was thinking I just heat it up with my hair dryer, and that's how I'm gonna close it. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the FPV camera in it. I'm gonna do my first mod. I think he's sending it right away, so I'm gonna do it. A little nervous, but so the bare wires are not exposed at the solder points. Yes, are a lighter. Oh yeah. Hey, Farmer FPV. Whoop whoop. How you doing? Can use lighter. You know, fire and me don't always mix, right? I was so shocked when he told me he was going to send me a Bugs 3. I was just so shocked. And then he told me he was going to put the camera in for me. Then he sent me something saying he thought I could do it. And I got to tell you, that was exciting because I do want to do it. I don't know how I knew. I'm good, Farmer FPV. I'm standing in for Rogers today. For Rogers. I know. Listen to that. I can't even speak today. We're talking about builds, right? So I know that I was thinking about getting the Whoop to put together that Lewis P. Floyd had, that he put together because he sent me the parts. I need to talk to him about, can I put that in my description now so everyone has all the parts? Yeah, and then Lewis P. Floyd is also doing a build of a racer drone, but I want to do that one too. And there's a lot more soldering in that one, so hence I'm getting a soldering kit. Camera come with 3-wire. Yellow one goes to cam, red is 5-volt, and black is ground. Yeah, and I gotta tell you what I saw on the thing. Yeah, Roger's just getting his little legs checked out, I think. Yeah, and he's gonna see if they're gonna do anything. He should be back today, so back at his house today. If he's not, I'll go hunt tomorrow morning for him. Help with setting it up, pal. Have people here that know what's what. And I got to tell you, Chaos, I'm going to rely on all of you a lot. I want to get the solder right, but Raphael, hey Slippery, Raphael, put on a I will, and he might come on. He was on a little earlier before he was called in. Under hey Kelly, under Martin Morio. I was thinking I would. I may have to do that to have people help me. Slippery dolphin. Slippery. Kelly, my love. How are you doing, darling? Yeah, so I do. I can't wait. I want to start building. I get to solder today and I just want to start now. Furball is telling me that I should get my whole station set up, which means my back room. I'm going to set that all up. Off to work, folks. Have a good day. Hey, Chaos. Thank you so much for coming in. I so appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you soon, yeah? Oh, Chaos, don't forget. Saturday night on Roger's stream, we're doing movie night. So bring a clip for us all to watch because you have some good footage. Okay. Bye, Chaos. Take care. Oh my goodness. You want to feel better? Yeah, me too. A lot going on when the weather changes, right? I can't speed. Oh. Yeah, so I am looking forward to doing a build. And I'm kind of going to be learning to build before I'm really learning to fly some of the stuff. So I'm trying to pace myself. That like button. Hey, Chaos, if you want to put a link in here, go ahead, darling. No one's put a link in, so I think we can afford a link. Yellow is video, black is ground, red is 5-volt. Make sure not to cut them too short and twist them. That way the video wire is shielded, Valerie. Yeah, okay, farmer. That's what I'll do. I was thinking of using that shrink wrap because I bought a big box of them, all different sizes. And I thought if I could just get them to cover that, then I won't worry about anything shorting out once it's inside and closed off. I wanted to use it on everything, but they tell me you can't. I'll be shrink wrapping everything in the house. Come on, I'll shrink wrap in my hair, just on my hair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty darn excited. Uh, hey, Asgard Studios, how you doing? How you doing, darling? Thank you for coming in. Here we go. Question. What is a normal cost for a battery for Fat Shark? I have no idea. We'll have to find someone to answer that. Go for it, Val, right? Yeah. Excuse me. You'll have you come on, I'll have all the little things in my hair. It'll look good. You look good. Oh my gosh. How you doing, Asgard? 24.99. Oh. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do my Fat Sharks if it needs a battery or not. I think it does have one, and I just have to recharge it. It's not about shorting out Val. It's to shield the video from video noise. Oh, okay. Okay. So are we talking then about when I'm watching everyone's videos. There's a lot of crackling within the video. Because it's just that, oh, hold on. I see your link. I'm going to go look and see what it says. Oh, yeah, there's a link. 2461 with USB charging and LED power indicator. Thank you. Nathan likes drums. Hello. Okay, Kim. Use 18650 cells. 6 on 6. You can use a micro USB to charge Fat Shark battery. Yeah, I am so sorry. Electromagnetic interference. Okay. Or get the Furious FPV Fat Shark battery. That way you can turn it on and off. Well worth it. Yeah. I use a Ghost Drone charger to charge it. Just think the battery is getting old. Oh. It flew good yesterday though, Kim. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee with cream. I think I'm gonna have to go to black. Hold on just 1 minute, guys. Okay, I think that's better. So I know they have the batteries can kind of be interchangeable, but yeah, it worries me. I still have my battery within a casserole dish closed. Yeah. Yeah. So in a little bit, at some point, Louis P. Floyd's going to come on with me, and we're going to figure out when we're going to do the rest of that build. Did okay with my first recorded FPV flight. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Kim. You did really good with that. I enjoyed that. Kind of gives us an idea, too, of how you're changing your house around to better fit Roger and everything that's going on there. See, I love those things. So I want to do that. I want to get a little whip and fly it around my house. I was going to fly the Bugs 3 around my house. Okay, I am kidding. Kim, don't. I would never fly that around my house. Too many dogs would get in the way. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bill, hey. Yeah, I know football. I know. I could probably actually fly the Breeze in the house because there's so much control to it. I could do that, but I won't do that. I want to get a lot better on the goggles before I start doing stuff like that. How you doing this morning, Bill? Welcome, welcome. So what is everyone going to be up to today? I actually am going to work today. I don't have to work much because, as most of you know, I got sick yesterday. I had to go to the hospital for a little bit. Is that what's going on with all of us? Yeah, I have to go. Had to go for a little bit so they could tell me all the things I didn't want to know. Calling for snow here tomorrow night. Is it really in Missouri? It's going to be snowing, darling? Oh, I missed. Okay. Okay, I use the Fat Shark cable too for my Fat Shark goggles. That way I can use any LiPo I have sitting around to power my goggles and turn them off without unplugging them. Wow. Nice. I'm trying. Hey, JNC No Limit TV. I am right now trying to get to his link here. Do you know how many links I now? I love that battery, by the way. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. Fat cable 2 with switch. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. I like that. I like that. Up to an inch. I don't think I would like that. Right now, it's looking like we're going to have a bit of a hazy day. Gonna be a little cool. Hold on, my sister's asked me how I'm feeling. She was worried about me yesterday. Just tell her really good. Get her to stop worrying about me. She's so sweet. I have a great little sister. Is the bomb Kim? It's gonna be snow jam. I think Dan has decided to start winter early this year. I guess not that early, it's November. Yeah, it's actually a little cold in the house this morning. I have to cover my legs a bit. Yes. Oh, see, I wear short sleeves all the time, but I think this winter is going to be a little bit colder for me. So I'm going to have to do something. Phone is dying. Everyone have a good day. Val, tell Raja hi. Hey, Farm FPV, thank you for coming in. I know you have choices. Thanks for choosing us this morning. Bye. Oh, that meeting coming here too. Okay, the 2S whoop 75. I think can reach speeds of 50 miles per hour. I think it's a bit too much for indoors. Maybe. I think anything that goes 50 miles an hour, unless you have one of those palatial houses, but even then, I would think it'd be ripping into walls, right? Yeah, even on my goggles, Kim, I have to plug the battery in, then unplug it as I'm doing here. And I think that's going to be okay. Oh, you do? A Mopula 7 ordered for Christmas. That's right, guys. And I have to tell you, hey Hadleys, how you doing? There's a lot of oh Kim cheap. Batteries wired in series is cheap. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Siri was listening to me. Yeah, the Mopula, that is so cool. Yeah. So there's a lot of layaway stuff going on right now. So for those of you who are trying to figure it out, I went to GameStop and they told me they are having layaways. I mean, there's some stuff I was thinking for my grandson. So, yeah. Oh, I see what time it is. Well, you should look into. Okay. Hey, Doc. Bonjour. Bonjour, Doc. Roger isn't here today because he's busy doing doctor stuff. So I wish I could speak French. I made you a mod, so you'll have that. Been seeing them built, but out of my price range right now. Well, yes, because you've had a lot of computer stuff, all kinds of things going. I have a second vid in my build series. Hopefully I can work on part 2 today. Oh, nice. Hey, Blizzard, how you doing? Bank. I like it, but now I need a 10 pack. Wow. You have another day to yourself. Is that good? I love having days to myself. They're few and far between now, right? Yeah, I'm just thinking of Roger getting up early every morning. He's the man. I'm sitting there going, oh, morning time. Oh, so you need a 10-pack of batteries? Yeah, that makes sense. Flipside. Hey, Flipside, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. Oh, guys, by the way, the viewer count isn't working this morning. For the first half hour, it said, first 15 minutes said I had 0 to 1 person, and I had like 7 in, so I don't know what's happening. He's seeing the reindeer now. Oh, oh, how fun. Oh my gosh. Would you guys mind if I went and got another cup of coffee? Yeah, I have. Oh, excuse me. No idea if 14's right or not, guys. It's been wrong all morning, so I don't know. But it's still great, isn't it? I'm number 15. Whoop. That hardly happens to me. I know, right? Um, Brings the joke. I gotta tell you, when you have small ones, yeah, days to yourself don't hardly ever happen. And even now, it doesn't usually happen. Okay, I'll be right back for coffee. Okay, guys, behave. Okay, be right back. Coffee. Yes, my coffee. Okay. Oh, oh, yeah. Okay, kids being super needy today. Oh wow. Lewis P. Floyd, hey. I know it disappeared. I know. See. Oh my gosh, you do French really pretty good. You live in the city as Roger and Kim. No, Doc. I live I don't want to say in French, Idaho in United States. No, Blizzard, they won't ruin your life. Have them, you'll see. Oh, yeah. Mountain time, turn bell, coffee time. I know, look at this. Oh, coffee time. I usually do my first cup of coffee around 8 o'clock. Today I had to start early at 7. Building some quads. Everyone's building today. I'm not gonna have time after I do this. Well, yes, coffee. I find coffee amazing. Yes. I love coffee. And now I'm gonna have to work later, but only for a few minutes, and then I have another job I need to do tonight. So kind of got a lot going on. Another frame. Fly so sick. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I'm sorry, I fell asleep again, but I swear I'm awake now. Did the night nurse show up for you, Daddy? Hey, Lillian, you good puppy. Come on. Come here, Lily. You gonna be right back, Kim? Ready or not, here I come. Yes, you come on. Anyone else? I'm open today. Yes. Hey, Lily Pad. My beautiful Lily girl is here with me. I have a high table, or she'd just be on the table. She's so big. Dropped a vid on it last night. Should be up on YouTube. Yes, I'll watch that for sure. Hey, Lewis P. Floyd.
Hey, party people.
Whoop, whoop. I'm trying to be a party person early, but I'm not.
Yeah, so I'm dying to get that build done. I have quite a few things left to do with it. I'm hoping tonight, because I'm Frankensteining some of the parts from one quad over. The motor wires are way short because they're tying to an ESC. I'm not using individual ESCs. I'm using an all-in-one, so that all-in-one board is tied under the stack. So now I've got to solder long length wires from the motors to get to that ESC. So what I'm going to do to kind of save ourselves some time when we finally do it is I'm going to put the motors onto the frame. I'm going to lengthen those wires, and that's where I'm going to stop before I begin to continue the build, but do it on video. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And in the meantime, I have a price list all ready to go for all of the parts and everything, and I've linked them to either GetFPV or Amazon for the exact build that I'm doing. So you essentially could go right back to both of those videos and follow along and find the pertinent parts that you need to get help with or to continue their build. But the idea is we're all using the same parts, we're all using the same components, so we're all going to be doing the same thing. I will also put up the Betaflight program file as well. Okay, so what I'll probably do is on the parts list that have links, right, to go to each part, I will also put on the parts list a link so that people can go right directly to that file in my Google Drive, download it, so that when they go into Betaflight and do all their configuring, all they have to do is restore from that file that I gave you all, and all the magic will be there, all of my settings and the PIDs and everything, and the quad should work and fly for you.
So one thing I want to make sure everyone knows is they are affiliate links we'll be putting in the subscriptions.
Not on this build. Not on this build.
Oh,
Not on this build. No, because one of the things that we on the Tiny Whoop build, and you guys got that, right?
really?
Those are the affiliate builds from CNY, from the CNY drones. Those are affiliate, and that's what I run as a class when I do master teachers. Those are the links. Those are the exact things that I use. But because they're a small quad and they're flown indoors, I keep the good old FAA out of my hair. So on those builds, they're all indoor quads inside. You don't even have to register them. You can fly them inside. Nobody's going to care. But on the build that I'm doing on the 5-inch quad build, you either have to be one of two things. You have to either be a hobbyist and affiliated with AMA or whatever your community-based organization is, wherever you are, or number two, Part 107, or wherever you are, your guidelines and regulations for flying commercially. So on the bigger quads, we have to be careful with that and make sure that everybody is in compliance and playing nice and all that good stuff.
Okay.
So that's why I won't have affiliate links on those. They're just going to be links to take you to the parts.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the other one that I'm going to be posting, and I want to talk to you about how if I can just take what you did and just post it into that Whoop video. Okay. So that's what I'll do. So those links, guys.
Yeah. Put it in the description.
Whatever is made through the affiliate links is going directly to the nonprofit.
Right, to CNY drones.
We're helping the nonprofit.
Right.
And then this other one is just going out.
Just for fun, just to do what we're doing and to learn about how to now in both of them they have their similarities where beta flight programming is going to be very similar. The components in how it's constructed are going to be similar too. You know, you've got motors to ESCs to a flight controller. Same way with the Tiny Whoop, but the Tiny Whoop has the little board that has the ESCs on it and so on and so forth. So there's small little variations, but for the most part, it's all components the same way that the big quads fly. You know, you got a camera for your FPV, and I noticed too in discussion. I've been in and out with lessons today. Good that the kids are coming. But I have a couple of minutes of a break. But I saw in between some of my breaks, I saw your discussion with FPV camera versus HD camera. Did you get that squared away?
Yes.
Okay, so HD camera is what you're going to harvest after your flight. You're not using it to fly. You're just putting it on the quad to get the tasty goodness of the video. You, however, piloting it as an FPV pilot, get the crappy video, the analog, not laggy video, so that you can fly.
Yes.
So the stuff that's going into your goggles will be on the small little camera that's on that Bugs that who was giving it to you, Stonewall? Oh, Drone Worship. Okay. So they're going to put a small little FPV camera that's going to link back to your goggles. And then if it's steady enough and make sure when you do this, Val, that you put your camera on and you strap it down good. Because if there's any vibrations that start, you're going to amplify. It's going to be the old feedback thing. So as it starts to vibrate, the Bugs is really going to freak out. So it might, you just make sure it's really secure on there.
Okay.
Other than that, you should be fine with just kind of pushing it around and getting some video and maybe popping up a little high to get some nice aerial shots of the place.
Yeah, that's what I think. I can't wait for it to get here. I want to fly it so much.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah. Hey, 4x4. Oh, your videos. Beautiful. Beautiful on that resort. That's nice. At the lake. I'm okay. Can't complain. So, yeah, we got to work out when we want to finish that build. And so Louis P. Floyd, is there a way to do a build which is inexpensive on like a 3-inch racer?
Well, okay, so the bigger the components, it's proportional, really. The bigger the components are a little bit more pricey. So as you start to kind of come down, the price is going to come down too. But don't forget, the price kind of pushes back up a little bit too because everything's getting smaller and you're going to be paying for the premium small little things. So really, on average, a micro that's not a Tiny Whoop, that's brushed or brushless will cost anywhere between the same amount, between $90 and $100.
Hmm. Okay, because I'm thinking, okay, now I have to echo. Darn it, I'm sorry, kids. If we do a smaller build, that's like, let's say we try to make it 100 or less, right? I think that will get a lot more people just starting.
Yeah. Well, see now, there's a little funny meme that goes around, and it says, you don't just simply get into FPV. And where we're kind of hitting right now is we've got a lot of people that may or may not have the goggles and a controller.
Right.
And that's really the spot where it kind of falls apart on people. Because if we do a cheap build, I can get you under a $90 build, but that's still not going to include you having to buy the goggles and the Taranis or whatever controller. I can get you even lower if you do a ready to fly. Like if you buy from Get FPV, their ready to fly Inductrix model or whatever, you would be able to get it all for under $100 if you did the Fat Shark 101. Fat Shark 101 gives you a quad that has a FPV camera on it, goggles, and its own little controller. But if you're really interested in doing the hobby, I would say buy the controller, buy the goggles, and dive right in. But that's a lot of money up front. So that, there's a lot of pros and cons to weigh that figuring out how to get into the hobby. I just went balls out, just went right into it and started doing it because I had to do it. I could not do what I was seeing on the screen. So for me, I had to budget. I've spent a whole bunch of money, and now I'm to the point where I've got like inventory where I can keep myself flying no matter what. I have like 8 or 9 quads that fly. When I first started, I could barely keep 2 flying, and they would break, and I would have to fix them and figure it out. So it just takes a lot to get into this. Just to drop the hat, ready to fly, get your goggles on and start flying, and then you're spending $100. But then what happens in my estimate is now you're hooked. You've spent the $100 already. Now you got to spend more money to do better. So there's that kind of tightrope that you kind of have to walk on. Are you really a person that's going to get into it and really go into it, or are you a person that isn't sure? Spend a little bit of money to figure out if you want to spend more money. Does that kind of make sense?
Right. And Blizzard said, I built first, no goggles, no controller. He's going, Then it was like, I need to fly this thing.
Yeah. So, and it's crazy because, you're so intent on doing it. One of the things that I screwed up big time when I first was really, really getting into it and I was all excited, I didn't have a battery charger. I was like, are you kidding? I got to spend another $100 to get a battery charger now? Oh my God. But it's just one of those things that there's so much to know about this, and you forget, or you don't know that you don't know. Somebody says, how are you charging your batteries? Yeah, how am I charging my batteries? So a simple, goofy thing like that.
Right. So Stonewolf is saying, you want to get into FPV, do you? So what I was thinking, because I have goggles and I have the FlySky transmitter, which is not really great. I get it, but it goes right. But it should work, right?
I think so. I got to double check on that. I'm on the fence with that. I'm not sure if FrSky, the Taranis definitely works with the build that I used and showed you guys, but I'm not sure if FlySky has a version of the board. Now, if that's the case, I got to kind of do a little research for you. You could do it for yourself too, which you probably should. Just type in the board that I gave you, the Betaflight board, and your model of radio, and just do a Google search and see if you can find out, oh, this person did this person did that. And if you get a lot of hits, then okay, there's something out there that they're going to connect. if you don't get a lot of hits, then there's another direction I can take you in if you don't want to buy a different radio. You would just have to buy, we would have to find a board that would work for you in your specific situation, Val, but I'm sure we could do that.
Okay, because then I'm looking at, instead of buying a build, then I have to take my gift card and buy it Trantis, and then I won't have anything to fly with it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that, it's like, come on, really?
I'm at one or the other, but I want to do like maybe a 2 or 3 inch. Instead of 5 inch seems like really big for me.
Believe it or not, between 5 inch and 3 inch, you're still flying some pretty powerful quads.
Right. Right.
The 3 inch has its own little character. Think about it this way: the 5 inch racer would be kind of like your Corvette. It's still a car. Your 3 inch racer would be still like a fast Volkswagen Beetle car.
Like my car with turbo.
You know? Yeah, you got a Beetle? Do you drive a Beetle?
Mm-hmm.
I own 3 Beetles, and I put 100,000 miles on each of those models. I do a lot of driving.
Mine's up to 2. Mine is a 2007. It was my mother's, and I gave my son the Legacy. Well, he bought it off me, and then I bought hers when she had gotten sick and couldn't drive anymore. But she only had like 33,000 miles at the time, right? So I've already put on almost 30,000 miles. But that thing, you hit the gas and it leaves you behind. That thing just rips down the road. I love it. I love it.
Beetles are cool, so I like them. Oh, Hadley. All right, yeah, Hadley. Mobius 7 Whoop is like a 2 inch. Yep, he is right. And they all fly. They all fly a little bit different. It's hard to explain. It's that finesse in the feel that you can. It's like getting into one car versus another. You know, if you get into your wife's or your husband's car versus your car, it feels different.
So Stonewhoop is saying, have you thought to mention the Fat Shark FPV kit with the
Yes, I mentioned that
radio?
Yeah, so that's an all-in-one kit, and that's where Fat Shark was kind of trying to figure out for people who wanted to get into the hobby if they wanted to spend the money to get into the hobby after they first initially tried the Fat Shark stuff. So you buy the Fat Shark stuff and you say, yay, I love this. That's going to be limiting because now you want something better than the Fat Shark stuff. Or you buy the Fat Shark stuff and you say, I can't fly this. I'm not doing. Then that's it. You walk away from the hobby. But that Fat Shark all-in-one thing is really great to really give you that test of, do I want to do this or not? And that's another thing why CNY Drones does those FPV experiences for our people around this area. We invite people to come and fly with us, myself, and a few other mentors, and get one-on-one instruction as to how to fly, line of sight, and FPV, get a little bit of safety things in with it. But then for the 2 hours, that person is flying with me, watching them and helping them and flying with them and teaching them how to fly. So that gives them a great experience to play with our toys and to see whether or not they want to pony up the money to get into the hobby. And a lot of people end up doing that. And then that's why we have that other echelon of a program where we have a build and take course that we also offer, which I'm going to be doing Friday with some college students. I've got 17 people that we're going to teach how to fly, build, and program, and then pilot a Tiny Whoop in one night.
Wow. The flip side saying just get transmitter in a sim for 100 total. Then if you hate it, sell.
Yep, that's another way to go too.
I gotta look for those people that are selling because they decided they hated it.
eBay, FPV rejects. No, I'm just saying.
Right. Well, people kept saying everyone was leaving the sport because they were upset with the new regulations. But I haven't seen a lot of things going on sale. I mean, I was like, really? Because, I don't mind picking up some things if people have decided to change their hobby. But I haven't found any. What's a really good way to start flying and a cheap way to get it. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You got it, flip side.
Is there a way we can work together to figure out how to grow CNY to here Medicine Hat Canada?
All right, so Stonewolf, we're actually trying to do stuff like that. We have a huge strategic planning meeting coming up in the next week or so, and we're going to be. We actually have quite a large, vast swath of New York State out to Connecticut. So this other thing that we do, the Team Drone Challenge, where we create a field for which people are going to come and fly a drone for specific reasons. This year is going to be Forest Fury, where we're simulating a forest fire and a mudslide disaster for which drones are going to have to do specific things for fire people on the ground, identifying where hotspots are, picking up and retrieving certain things, mapping a course. So there's a lot to it for these teams to build a drone and do our course. We've released all of the specs and all of the things that you need to do this low-cost Team Drone Challenge on our website, cnydrones.org. But here's the kicker. We only have one site that we're doing it here in Utica, and we're filled up again. We have went from last year's 6 teams to now this year's close to 16 teams, where we are going to have 2 sets of fields going simultaneously. So we can't sustain that. We want to grow that. So part of our strategic planning is how can we kind of move things out? We have 3 teams coming from Connecticut to do it this year, but that Connecticut team wants to host a whole full-on Team Drone Challenge in Connecticut. So to answer your question, we're starting to get those growing pains where we're going to kind of move out, but we got to figure out how we can do it so that we can make some money for the program to keep us sustained. So that's the wiggle and kind of the figuring out that we have to do.
Okay, so let me see from what you just said if I can pull an answer from that. So
Sure.
What it sounds like you said is, yes, there will be a way, and we're working out that way.
Correct.
Okay, Stonewolf, because right now he sent you his email right there. If you want to copy, paste that, or what you can do, because he wants to get involved. Also, let me see what else I see here. I thought I saw something else. Blizzard Ox said, I'm in. And Blizzard is also up in Canada, I believe. Okay. The flip side. Hey, Butch, how you doing? So I think there's a lot of interest, but I think also the more difficult part is, being that nonprofit piece. And
right.
Are you just out here, but still totally run by CNY Drones, right? So that nonprofit piece has to be in place.
Right. So that's exactly. That's where we're trying to figure out how we're going to be able to be sustained monetarily. Like, here's one of the things that we're worried about. Can we, the people that work at CNY Drones as volunteers are really 4 of us that are very always in on it. And we're sometimes 5 of us. So it's Bob and Lisa, John, myself, and Aaron. And then we have other people that help us out, like some students from SUNY Pi. But the core of us, the people who really do a lot of the work, are Bob and Lisa. Excuse me. Lisa does it full time almost because she doesn't work. She stays at home, but she does CNY Drones full time. So if we can figure out how to get like a grant or something like that for about $60,000, we would be able to pay somebody to maintain and help organize and then grow from there. So just because we're a nonprofit doesn't mean we don't want to be able to figure out how to support people that work for the nonprofit. So that's another reason we're trying to figure out how to get everything to work and to monetize it in a way that we can be sustainable.
The flip side, would like to know where Aaron is.
He's probably working. He's wrenching on some sort of vehicle this morning. He's a mechanic.
So 60,000 is as much as that sounds like, because I've written tons of grants, isn't really that bad.
No.
But I think that the place to get it is within the arts community, believe it or not.
Well, we're looking at actually our BOCES. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a region. Okay, so we have a bunch of school districts. Okay, and
Right.
in regions, all of those school districts are under what's called a BOCES. I forget the acronym, but it's like a district of school districts. And in that BOCES, there are several of them around here in different counties, and they have a lot of money to provide for specific STEM opportunities, this opportunity, that opportunity. So we're going to try and get engaged with the BOCES consorts around here to also pull in some money from them and then create a curriculum that we can then push out to schools or organizations affiliated with the BOCES or the schools to use.
Very nice.
So we got a lot of stuff up in the air. We just got to figure out what to grab and hang on to.
And then make the time to do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because when it's all volunteer, it gets a little more difficult, and I know that because I've done it. So that's when it starts getting really difficult. It's trying to niche that time out because to be able to do it. Well, if Lisa needs any help with anything, tell her I'm always available at some point.
Well, and I think that those might be some of the connections that we need. And part of the thing that I think I got to go into with the strategic planning is we got to not think about how we used to do things. We got to think about how things are now and where we're going. And what I mean by that is like for you, Val, if that's something that you could organize or if you could volunteer for, it doesn't matter that you're 100,000 miles away. We give you a job specific that we need done and you're ready, willing, and able to volunteer to do it. And you can do it at your home via your computer or whatever. Then we need to draw in more stuff like that. So like what Stone Wolf is saying, if he wants to volunteer, maybe we can figure out how to start those stepping stones of volunteering from the internet. Hey, can you research this? Can you look this up? Can you write this? Or if you know how to write a grant, can you help us with it? I think that's kind of what we need to also try and pull in from the whole world, because what's stopping us? I'm talking to you here in Poland, New York, and where the heck are you? Idaho?
Yep. And like
so
Blizzard. So we got help with Blizzard, and it says I have extra time available if you need it. So Hadley's could give you time. See, and isn't it? Yes, Mr. Floyd. He's going right to Mr. Floyd. So I love you. Oh, Aria, hi. How you doing? If you're with your baby girl, hi. Oh, I love that little baby girl. She's so cute. I've decided to be her honorary grandma. Hey, Aria. Hi, baby. So I think that's exactly. Hadley's is in Arizona. I think that's exactly how we do it. And I've never seen more generous people than are in this community, the hub community, right? Where we all come together.
It's an anomaly to find somebody that's kind of like anti-community in this community, if that makes any sense.
Right.
It seems like, because I've been watching a lot of the videos and stuff, and one of the top FPV guys that went to Rampage put out a really great video. His name is Icky. He's a guy in the unicorn suit, if anybody knows. But he put out a really great kind of documentary, kind of very serious, why FPV is important. And it was very poignant and very well done. And one of the things that he says in that documentary kind of thing is it's a secret that everybody wants to tell everybody else about. FPV is like that. There's nobody that says, oh, you can't do FPV. This is just for me. No, there's nobody like that. It's hard to get into FPV, but if you got that taste of that and that flight in you, you're gonna do it. You're gonna overcome those obstacles. And that's one of the cool things that I found in this whole FPV thing is man, I couldn't do a darn thing when I first started out. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was so frustrated and so pissed off at myself, but I was determined. I figured it out. And I think because of that grit and that determination helped me personally in some of the other things that I was dealing with in my life, that like I kept kind of going back and saying, geez, you know, if I can do this, I'm going to be able to overcome that. And if I can do this, then I can do that. And it just gave me more confidence. And for FPV and doing drones, it's really opened up my eyes, and it has opened up a whole bunch of other people's eyes to this just cool thing that you gotta share and you gotta do with everybody.
I was just saying hi to Mr. Crowley. We had a few people come in since. Hey guys, how you doing? So glad you're here. Yeah, I got to tell you something. The wonderful thing I'm seeing with FPV and with aerial flying is it doesn't matter if you're disabled. It doesn't matter. Any of these things don't matter. When you're flying, you're like every other flyer up there. It equals the playing field for everybody. And then we all get to learn. And I find that fascinating. It's one of those hobbies or those sports. It's really like a sport, I think, that it just equalizes everything for us. So we all get to do it. So that's one of the things I really
it is very much like that. And I associate it with music because I'm a musician, but it's that literal and physical kind of out of body experience that you have with FPV. Like, you know, I've played music for, you know, quite a few people in an audience, let's just say. And if I do a good job, I'm walking off of that stage saying, what the hell did I do? Did I do a good job? Am I okay? Because as I was playing, I wasn't thinking about anything else. I couldn't. I was just so involved. And that type of a release for 20 minutes in a piece of music, man, it does you mental greatness, because you're able to kind of release and let all that stuff go away, and you're just focused in on one thing, and the world could blow up and you wouldn't know it until you get off of the stage. But I've gotten off of the stage before and saying, man, I don't know, because I was too much thinking about it. I didn't have that release. FPV is the same thing for me. When I strap in, put those goggles on, I got to pay attention to what the heck I'm doing, because I don't want to crash my rig. I don't want to do something harmful, but I want to live out on that edge and be there and have fun, and everything just kind of melts away. For those 3 minutes of that battery punching out, I don't think about anything but flying, and that is healthy, you know, because then you can put that aside and go back fresh to whatever else you're doing in your life.
So Mr. Hadley said, hi, my name is Hadley, and I haven't flown a pack in 17 hours.
Oh, I feel bad for you, man. I've got my stuff here today, and I'm waiting for lunchtime because I'm going outside to rip. They just took down the goal pole netting, so now I can power loop the goals.
For that 4 minutes. Okay, so a good way to think, Louis, I agree. I feel my quad, and it's so perfect for that 4 minutes. And then let's say, Furball, I was on the edge when I passed Roxy on the stairs.
You come off shaking, don't you, Kim? You're like, oh my God, did I do that? I swear, when I go to a new place for the first time to go freestyle, you know, I get that rush. I'm like, oh my God, so that I got to have at least 1 or 2 packs to kind of chill out, you know, to say, okay, the FPV looks good. I'm going to fly cool, and I'm just kind of relax. And then pack 3 through whatever, I'm balls out. You know, I don't care. Yeah, but that first couple of packs, man, I come off, I'm like all shaky and, you know, like, oh my God, that was great. Especially if it's a.
Ellie says, I'm charging him 6 brand new packs right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go for it. Send it, Hadley. Send it.
Brand new packs, jealous. Right, Stonewolf?
Yeah. Right? I bought a couple of weeks back 6 China Hobby Line 4S 100C 1300 milliamp packs. And I have only used them four times, because I'm saving those bad boys for the race in a couple of weeks at the state fairgrounds when I fly those X quads that I'm building for you guys, or with you guys. I am so jazzed, and I'm going off later today, hopefully, if the rain stays off after work, and gonna do some racing, throw up some gates and do some practice.
Oh wow!
But I'm still gonna lose, but that's okay. I'll have fun losing.
It's always okay. It's always okay. You're out there. That's a win. That's addiction, man. Adrenaline is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, baby. It's a hell of a drug.
And then a Corey
Well,
Man, yeah.
reference to Dave Chappelle, I'm sure.
The multi-GP, LOL. The nerves get to me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For the adrenaline.
Yeah, so in November, I've got 12 other people that I'm flying against. I know most of them, and I know most of them will beat my butt. One of which is going to be that 13-year-old kid now, Neon FPV. Little Johnny Exeter. He's fast. My friend Ken Spools beat him last race I was in with him. So we'll see.
Oh. Yeah, Mr. Crowley and his drone today, Roger. Well, you guys know that Roger, Kim, and I are the Canadian Drone Hub. From Roger's channel, we're the ones who come in, and I don't know how to say it better than that. So if Roger's not on, I do that for him, and if I'm not on, he comes on for me. That way, we're always covered. And so Roger had a doctor's appointment this morning and had to be away. So he said, okay, Val. And I said, okay, I'll get up at 7. I'm happy to get up at 7. Well, 6:30. Yeah, that wasn't as much happiness as I was thinking it was going to be.
Stonewolf, once you go up to 4S, boy, you're never going to go back.
Don't race them. Just fly the track. Ignore them. Yeah, Hadley, good. Stonewolf and Bliss.
Yeah, I know, Hadley. I know what you mean, because when I'm flying sometimes in a race, I get fixated on the guy that's in front of me and I screw up. You just got to fly your race. You just don't worry about anybody else. Get through those gates and don't crash. And if you come out on top, you come out on top.
Yeah. Verbal. I was flying so fast in my Whoop FPV video, I thought it was going to open a singularity.
It's going to embed into your head there, Ken.
Oh, you just this drone.
Corey Man, floss frame. Boy, that's a serious frame right there, boy. That's a great frame.
Wow, Corey Man. I was thinking about
you're doing the 6S low KV, I see, huh?
Oof. Hey, Johnson Ibats. I'm in Top Cat again. Darn it. Hi, Johnson Ibats. How you doing? Back in live chat. Sorry about that, guys. Have you guys seen Quado move? Holy snap. His builds must...
Quad mover. Yeah, holy snap. Yeah, his builds are tanks.
I have 1.4S. It's a blast. Yeah. Yeah.
Some people are going up to 6S and lowering their KV on their motors. So the distribution of efficiency is the same from a higher KV motor on a 4S than a lower KV on a 6S. But the 6S and the lower KV doesn't give you the sag that the other 4S higher KV motor combination would. So some people are goofing around with that and trying to, every second, every bit of weight, makes you fly faster and hopefully makes you win.
So let me go up to flip side.
Yeah, voltage stays more consistent on the 6S. Yeah, you're right, flip side.
And Hadley's is upgrading to a 5S after the new year. Oh.
Yeah, see, now that makes me curious, because apparently not a lot of people are doing 5S with that motor configuration. They've gone from 4S right over 5S to 6S, lowered their KV, because I think, I'm no scientist when it comes to this, I think proportionally the 4S high KV and the 6S low KV on the motor is the same energy from what Flipside said. So it feels the same when you take off and when you land. There's no saggy feeling at the end. So it's using the energy more consistently across your flight. So when you're flying and you're like 2 minutes into a race or 2 minutes into the pack, your throttle management has to go higher because you're losing energy on the battery. So you're pushing it higher to keep it maintained. Whereas the 6S low KV on the battery or low KV on the motor allows you to keep your throttle management pretty consistent all the way through the flight.
Yeah, true.
But I'm only kind of speaking from conjecture from there, because I've never done the 6S low KV motors. I'm still on the 4 and low KV motor, but not as low as what you have to go for the 6S build.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
Hadley. Yep.
I'm rocking our Line 4S bought local for $40. So okay, so we're talking a lot about batteries. So on that little one, on that little one we're making, the batteries, the little whoop, are fairly inexpensive, right? They're just those long elongated batteries.
Right. Those are one cell lipos. So they're all in exactly like what you would put on a bigger quad, but they're just a smaller, packaging. 1S lipo. And you can get them in flavors of like I think 180 milliamp to like 260 milliamp. The bigger ones are a little bit heavier and let you fly a little bit longer, but then too increases the weight of the machine and all that play off.
Okay.
But yeah, you're going to want to. Now, here's another thing that I goofed up. When I got my small little batteries, you also have to have the adapter that will fit those batteries to charge to your charger. So if you have like a bigger battery charger that charges batteries, if you're getting into the hobby, you want to try and get a battery charger that will supply you from 1S all the way up to 6S and be able to be hot swappable in ports and stuff like that so that you can plug things into it in order to charge different batteries. So that's kind of like a whole kind of video.
It's like I'm in a hole. Like I'm in a hole, Louis P. Floyd. Like I'm in a hole. So,
it's the money pit. It's the money pit.
We build, but don't forget there's some other things you need to buy. And all of a sudden I'm sitting over my head going, help me. I'm addicted. Help me. Get me out of here.
With the tiny whoops, okay? With the tiny whoops you can buy, and I'll remind me next time and I'll show you some of the variety of things that you can buy. But you can buy a small battery charger for those tiny whoop batteries that you can USB into your computer or into a USB plugged or whatever and charge them. But if you want to get into the hobby and you want to fly more than tiny whoops,
you're killing me.
The charger now so that you can plug different stuff into it.
So let's talk about the price of those big chargers. I'm not trying to kill anyone here. So
okay, so here's what I've done. Because I'm a DIY guy, I bought 2 Hewlett-Packard computer power sources on eBay for $25 a piece. They're power sources. You put them together, you do some magic inside, and we can talk about that too. That's another video tutorial where you wire up these 2 power supplies together, okay? Now you have your power supply that you plug into your...
4x4. Go ahead.
What's that?
I was saying by 4x4.
So you plug it into your wall, and you've made this thing to power your supply. And then what you do is you buy these small little battery chargers called ISTDs. And they're from Luminaire, and I can send a quick link along to you so you can see them. They're about $40 or $50 a piece. They're like little pocket ones. But what you do is you take that, you plug your power supply into it, and then from that other side, you can plug in a parallel board charger so you can charge like 5 batteries at a time. You can plug in a tiny whoop charger to do your tiny whoop batteries. So it's very versatile. If you don't want to buy the 2 power sources and put it together yourself, you can buy other things that are on the market between $50 to $100 will give you a good all-around charger. Here, let me throw in quick thing.
Because this is what I hear. Want money.
Yep.
Want money. And
I told you money.
I'm not saying anything against, having to spend money, but for someone who's, having to support my household and my 2 puppies, because they want to keep eating. I don't know what's wrong with them.
No, you don't. You don't need to eat.
A St. Bernard and a big husky woofy thing. I mean, it's, and then I think, okay, so, then you go there, and so then you need a charger, and you don't want to buy individual chargers, am I right? Because then that starts becoming money also.
Right. Well, so if you're into flying drones, and most usually RC cars and stuff like that, you have a variety of batteries that you can pick from. And one of the things that gets people all worked up about things is the people who make the RC cars or the planes, they sell you the battery, and they put a nub on the bottom of it that you can only use with their charger.
Right.
And then what happens is in a year or so, they give you a new battery with a new nub, and you have to buy another new charger. So what I'm trying to do is I look through and see all the batteries that I need, and they're LiPos for the drones. There are like 2 or 3 different connectors that you need to be aware of. The XT60, which is that yellow one, XT30, which is a yellow one but smaller, and then the version 2 for the tiny whoops. There are others out there, but those are the main 3 that people use for connectors. If you have those main 3, the one that I just sent through on the chat there, the link will take you to Get FPV and show you the cheap ISTD Q6 plus 300 watt, 14 amp mini pocket battery balance charger. Wow, for $60. If you buy that, you're pretty much going to be set for any charging you need to do battery wise. But now here's the problem: is you need to supply the power to that ISDT charger. You can do that in a couple of ways. You can plug it into your car through certain ports, or you can do what I had, which is I bought 2 power supplies and put them together in parallel series to power that thing. There's a lot to it, but you just kind of keep trudging through and learn a new thing and a new.
So Hadley says, yes, you just resolder a new connector on ... I guess it's a trade-off. You will outgrow it quickly. Hi, everyone. Oh, true. For learning, it's a lot of power to weight ratio. Hey, Starcup. Hi, Starcup. Yeah, so good morning, Grant. Grant, how are you doing? Corey, I definitely agree with flight characteristics are way better with brushless.
Yeah.
But either is good start. I started with the QX95. So I guess what I'm hearing is that, is there a slow way to go through this then? If you don't have the money up front to buy 2 HPs and put them together and do this, is there a slow way to go at it so you can kind of slowly build?
There is. I first started here. Let me show you the charger that I first started out with. And it wasn't something that you had to put together. It was just something you bought, and I think it was $50 as well. Let me do a search real quick.
Yeah, guys, right now we're just talking about how to maybe a little more economically get into something, when really I think Flipside really surprised me when we were in the interview when he said, hey, I use about $1,500 to really kind of get us solidly in, and there's still more stuff to get. And I started thinking, wow, that's quite a bit of money. So I started looking at, what does that look like? Hadley's famous as saying, I have so many chargers. I don't think you have to use that price to get into everything, but I do think once you get the goggles once you get a transmitter, where I have is not premium. It's not a Trantis, but it is a controller. And then get into the chargers, the batteries, and all that. Just there's economically, you get one thing if you don't have a lot of money out there, you kind of get used to, and then you move up to another thing.
Yeah, you kind of you build up. You start small and just kind of keep going from there.
Hadley says I'm at around 6K invested so far. Yeah, but Hadley, you're so far advanced.
Yeah, Hadley, I'm about there too. I'm probably a little bit more.
And so when I'm doing this work, and it's just going to be true for a while, I'm going to be very, like, I spent $72 on soldering equipment so I can do a build, and that's a lot for me. And then I have another $100 thing I can spend. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I do a whoop? I want to do something with a lot of soldering, which may not be the best thing.
I would do what you're doing right now. Start out with the whoop. The soldering that is going to be necessary is really difficult for you to do on that tiny whoop. But if you're if you're willing to practice, you're not going to have a problem with it.
I'm going to be practicing. So flip side saying I get goggles for around $200, transmitter for 100, build your own drone kit for 250, then battery and chargers run you around 150 for about 4 batteries and a charger, so 700. Okay, and so here's mine. I spent $20 to get my Fly Sky from Woof, and he sent it to me. I got my goggles from Dronography, so I have those 2 things. And then I need to buy the Whoop and the solder kit. So, ooh, it's going to be done because there's a way to do it. But there's always
so there's
ultimate.
There is. Let me see. Here you go. Here's the one that I started out with. The power, the charger that I started out with right there. Oh God, that's huge. Guess I can't do that one. I gave the name. I sent you guys the name in the chat, what exactly it is. So you can cut and paste that out. It's called the Dynamite Profit Sport Plus 50-watt AC/DC charger. I couldn't do the link. It was too many characters, over 200. But it'll give you, it's about, I'm looking at it, it's about between $49 on eBay, I see it, to about $50 or $60 on B&H Photo Book. So it's a pretty, in the middle kind of charger, and it's going to be able to be very versatile for you, where you can charge multiple batteries through it if you have a parallel charging board that you hook into it. And it doesn't just do LiPo; it does does the other ones too, the NiCad. And let me see, what does it do? It does the NMAH and LiPo and the NiCad types of batteries.
So I think that that's a good start. So guys, I think Alien Whoop for Val Silverware plug and play is. Yeah, I want to get something I can solder and do some work on. I want to start building so I understand why it works. It's like airplanes. I've never been quite okay with airplanes because they put you in the air and they don't tell you how they do it. So I had to learn a little bit about how that worked, because I feel more comfortable when I know it's not magic. So I think magic goes away, but science doesn't. So I kind of have to know a little bit more about it. So I'm looking forward to doing the builds and flying. But yeah, I think there's a lot involved in this, but I do know that there are less expensive ways to go. And then within this community, when people start getting better equipment, then they start usually gifting their stuff. So that you know that when I am finished with the goggles that Dronography got me, I'll gift those out when I get better ones. So that's just how we do it. Yeah, I just sent my pink drone to Sinister Dad for his daughter, because that thing just always hit me in the head. I know she'll have better luck.
Yeah, there's.
No, it almost sounds bad that I sent it to a little kid.
in a lot of the drone community Facebook pages and stuff like that, they're trying to figure out how to, because a lot of us too are like kind of environmentally conscious, and this is kind of a dirty sport because there's a lot of waste in it. I mean, just think about all the props that you go through. Well, all the props that I go through, I've got 3 shopping bags full of props that are questionable, either broken or dented or blah, 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 blah. And they don't fly as well, but I still keep them around because you can then take those props and melt them back down and use it as a extruder filament. So there's a recycling, and then all these other components that I Frankensteined off from old builds, or I only have 3 certain ESCs and one of the other ESCs blue, so now I can't. So I've got to figure out how to kind of disseminate all the stuff that I have that works, either use it or give it to somebody, or figure out how to recycle it. You know,
Right.
So that's another thing too that I kind of want to tread into the waters with CNY drones is how do we recycle this stuff? How do we do it environmentally conscious, for this? Because it's a lot of trash.
He flips side, what'd you find for us? He said he found something really helpful. If your props have dings and nicks in them, Take a lighter and quickly back and forth run the flame over the spot. Don't burn it, but heat it. It will go back to normal. Are
You're
you
right. You're right.
kidding me? I just got rid of my prompts because, well, you know what? I think I kept them. I think I kept them because I wasn't sure what to do.
Another thing too, flip side is, and I found this out by accident, was if you use a heat gun to heat shrink the heat shrink stuff, you can also hit the props with that, but just don't keep it on there too long because they shrivel right up.
Oh my gosh. Can save a few props life a little longer. Yeah, because I had some dented and I changed them out. Shopdronemesh.com. It also amazing place to look for quality parts, competitive.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know about that place. Oh, let's check that out.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys have inexpensive places to buy decent stuff, because you certainly don't want the cheapest you can find usually, because then you get what you pay for. But you want something, yeah. Well, definitely try that next time. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't keep it on there too long, man, because it will shrink them right up. You just hit it real quick and it pops it out. But
yeah.
Hey, guess what? I got to go back to work. I've got a rehearsal coming in a couple of minutes here, so I got to get ready for it.
Louis B. Floyd, we never discussed when to do the rebuild, but
I'll shoot you a couple of dates coming up through text. Okay.
Sounds good. Okay.
All right, cool. Bye, everybody.
The heat guns have some power. Yeah. Oh, so now we know a lot more. At least I do, and I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, wasn't that nice of him? He is super nice. Yeah, I like it when he comes in because it when we get into a conversation, we all talk. My daughter yelled, "Bye!" Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! She's so cute. It's finding Canadian drone shops to avoid shipping from the States. I'm going to tell you, I had no idea what it was like to ship stuff from the States to Canada, but it is expensive. I was shocked. It's just right over the border. How much more does it take? Just go a little like an hour. And I think, oh, hold on. Alexa, notification.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. One shipment will arrive today, including Flux Pen.
Better be more than my Flux pen. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, yes. I have stuff coming in today. I have stuff coming in today. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Too cute for the side of you. Okay, guys. I got to tell you something that happened. And then you guys can sit there and think, So I hit my 4,000 hours on Sunday. And so all my hours came in. It showed up because I went and I looked at the live stream and added the hours it said I had. And I had well over 4,000. And then when it did its own calculation, it took a lot of those hours away. And I think it might be, well, I don't know why it was. So I ended up with 3,999. Are you serious? And I didn't change it back to minutes because I thought it'd just aggravate me. So actually, after last night, I had my hours. I could not believe it. I'm going to stick with I did it on my birthday because, guys, and I think to myself, had I just stayed on Sunday night then for 15 more minutes, I would have been there. It is rude, Stonewhip. It is rude. Right, Flipside? Can you believe that? Yeah. No, I'm not kidding you. I know. I know. Hey, Uzo Lu Garage, how you doing this morning? So I just went in there, and after doing the thank you guys and everything, 3,999. So I decided that I'm just going to be okay with that, and I'm sticking with my birthday because I had those hours. And so the fact that they decided to be not nice about it I just don't even know how they figured it out. They just took hours away, and I thought, well, maybe that's the way. Hey, Uzaluk Raja just made you mad. So yeah, so I was just really surprised. Hey, Roland, how you doing? So right now he just came on live. He's doing a 3D print job. I'm not telling you guys to leave, but just making sure you're aware that if you're really into 3D print and wanting to see something printing, that's going to be going on. Hey, Mr. Crowley and Rory. Oh, hey, Roland. So I know 3,999. I just, tonight it'll say what it's supposed to say, but I just thought that was really, really rude. I thought that was super rude. Because I know it's something, I'm sure if I put it in minutes, it'd be like 2 minutes away from the thing, right? It's just so there. And yeah. So when people go like, oh, we're running it for you, on their streams, they take all that away. So you don't get to have that part. So I think that's what's happening. Maybe people are running my show on a couple different things, but they're not going to give me those kind of hours. What's up? Where are you guys? I hope the computer still works. Oh, Roland. No, the computer doesn't. It exploded last night. Exploded. No. Roger had a doctor appointment. The computer's good. For an acrobat. I'm on my phone. It's hard to chat back. It's okay, Luke Raj. Hey guys, make sure that you go in and you support the channels that you really like, because that's important to keep our community strong and keep everyone coming back and just kind of working together. Yeah, makes sense that only one address can run one device per account. Yeah, it makes sense. And so I'm fine with that. If that's what happened, I'm fine with that. That needs to happen. But still, I'm sitting there going, really? How did that work? So after the chat, they just make it all work where it's supposed to. If I was just kidding. Or just one at home and have my cell phone with me. Yeah, so yeah, 3,999. So I'm just still counting it because you know what? It was there. The fact that they didn't give it to me. Sad. Good morning, Gerald. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I am filling in for Mr. Roger this morning. He is at the doctor getting some stuff looked at and taken care of so he can come back and power this back up. So hopefully, I was hoping he would be home before the end of the show, which ends at 10 o'clock today. So I want you guys to know, or 9:30. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how much fun we're having, and we'll go from there. But definitely I have to go to work today, so 10 the latest for me. Gerald Farms, yeah. Sometimes I see where someone's comment on my video, but I can't respond back to them. Yeah, you know what? YouTube has been doing a lot of crazy stuff lately. Oh no, we just got peanut butter on my phone. I'm making toast for baby girl. Aria, hi baby girl. Daddy's trying to work it out. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm here sitting back listening. Oh, Carpenter Rick, you're so sweet. You really are sweet. Hey, are you doing any better right now? Are you feeling any better? I know you've been having some issues. I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, Carpenter Rick. Of the rash. Mr. Crowley. Yeah, I'm glad everyone came in today. This is fun. I'm going to say I'm not as fond. Oh, you're 50-50. Well, that's better than some of the days you've been having, right? It's not great, but it's better than some of the days. Don't peanut butter and jelly the FC, the flight controller. You have a few good hours a day. You know what? I think that's terrible. You know, you feel good, and by afternoon, you just can't make it in. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I kind of, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's way better than I was. Isn't that something when you can say 50-50 is a better thing? Yeah, you know, I couldn't stay on yesterday. I ended up having to go to the hospital for a little visit. So, and still, I feel like I'm so much more better off, Carpenter Rick, than what you've had to go through. Yeah. That's why I like flying, because it kind of equalizes everything out so you can still fly. And when you're not always feeling great, you know, and that makes it nice. That makes it really nice. Yeah. Come see, come saw. Hey, HCD, Hadley's crazy daddy. How you doing? How you doing today? Yeah, yeah. I went in the hospital yesterday. It turns out I have a cyst in my brain. So I don't know how the hell that happened. So now I got to go see someone and find out what's going on. My kiddos. So yeah, I was like, oh my goodness. But that wasn't why I went in. They just happened to find that out while I was there. So now I got to make sure that wearing goggles isn't going to be a problem for me in the electronics I use. I don't think it is. Maybe all this stuff's been helping me. I don't know. Oh. You can say that to Roger and Kim when you're half and half. Come and see, come and saw. That's English spelt French for half and half. What? My gosh, I know, right? Right. I have to go see a neurosurgeon now. It's always something. But that's the beauty about everything that's going. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure. You know, it's kind of like inside, so I got to figure out what that means. And yeah, but I was just like, yeah, okay. I think don't you think, Carpenter Rick, after a point you're just going, okay, one more thing, check. Don't you think? On the goggles, right? Yeah, I just check. Okay, there you go. My daughter was upset. I'm like, why be upset? Check. One more thing to put on my resume of stuff that goes on when you live a full life, right? Yeah. I thought you would understand that, Carpenter Rick, with all the stuff that goes on. It's like, okay, just put it on my tab. Yeah, I just tell them, put it on my tab. It's like, I said, no, put it on my tab. That's how that works. My grandson had a cyst in the brain, found out that 90% of us have one, but most never become a problem, can be found with MRI or CAT scan. I was amazed when the neurosurgeon told us that. Yeah, we can't change life. See, they told me mine is in. It's only 2% have the kind I have. And I was like, so I'm kind of special, but we all knew that, right? I'm more special in a ha-ha way than in a gifted way, I think. Yeah, I think so. And that's what I love about this community. That's what I was going to say. You know, we have these things go on. Get a tattoo with a parts repair. So when I look at doctors, I go, put it on my tab. My kids get a little upset with me at times. But I'm just like, you know, if you're living a life, things happen, and that's what we all know. And sometimes good, sometimes not so good, and sometimes it's just what it is. So yeah, I'm doing good. I think I'm great, Val. Only 24 subs from 200. Hadley's crazy daddy. That is Fantastic. Dirk, go fly and prosper. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Find your joy and live in that joy. That's all you can do, right? Right, Jim? I agree. I agree. Um, yeah, so guys, Hadley's Crazy Daddy is only 24 subs from 200, and I think that's fantastic. So guys, make sure you check out all these channels in here. See which ones you like, and I say it that way because we don't, do the thing YouTube doesn't let us do. So you want to go in because all it does is make our community stronger and give us the supports we need when some days put it on your cab doesn't work out as well. Right, Rick? 23 now just subbed. Wow. Nice. Okay, crazy daddy. Can I just call you crazy daddy? Rafael. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you're here. So yeah, I guess I'm probably not going to be able to breathe in any of the solder fumes right now. So I am going to wear a mask, and I got one, so that works. But that thing on on soldering was wonderful. Was wonderful. Thank you. Hey, now you're only 22 away, crazy daddy. Thank you so much, Raphael, for doing that for me, for doing that solder video for me. That was interesting, and I'm gonna look at it over and over while I'm learning. So you're wonderful. Thank you. Aerial views and histories. How you doing today? Glad to see you in here. Yeah. So Crazy Daddy's not far away from his 200. Need to vent Val another few hundred. Another few hundred. Keep your tip clean. Best tip for soldering. You know what? And I'm not sure I got anything for that. I know they're using a sponge, and I'm thinking I can go just buy one of those, right? Just a regular sponge or something. 699 subscribers. I'm his 700 fan club. Oh, nice, 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 nice. So the car, oh, oh, that is fantastic. See, I love it. I love it. Oh, Ox, you're close. You're close. You're only 21 away from 200, Ox. You are so, so close, Blizzard. Nice, nice, nice. Val, I think HCD. Oh, think HCD. Is that just crazy daddy? Keep it coated. Okay. And coated, you mean with flux, right? Keep it coated with flux. I like the charges. 10 to 400. Mr. Crowley, really? Oh my gosh. You know what? This hub, we just grow, don't we? I think it's great. I am great, thanks. I am dropping my new video later. 100 years of aviation history. And now abandon RAF Upwood with an Explorer. Oh my gosh. Okay, Ariel, it probably is your best yet. I'll be tuning into that. I use one of those kitchen still wools. Oh, yeah? But I 3D printer a holder for it. Oh, you know what? Okay. Flux to intend. I don't want to say anything, but I'm not sure I know what that means, Blizzard. I'm sorry. I know it's something I need to know. Took me a whole day to make it. I guess it did. 616 drone, I was already supporting you, and thanks. Nice. I really don't, as long as it's not late to do. Flux, flux, flux. Yes, yes, yes. I'll do that. Hey, Furball. I see you again. Soldered. Flux paste. Yeah, I got a flux pen. And I think what it means is there's paste in that pen, because that's the one I saw. Was that the one I saw Lewis use, Paul use? Hey, Inner Palace Mind. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Yes. I think I'm going to get one of those still pad things too then. You know, because I want to make sure it stays clean because right? You don't want a bunch of stuff on your solder iron. But mine's coming today and I can't wait, and I have to go to work and I want to be here when it gets here because I want to open it up. Flux desoldering pen. Right? Right? That I don't have. You don't have the flux pen? You're welcome, Inner Palace. Oh, 616. You need to get the pen. The pen seems like, so Kim told me I can't touch the flux and I can't be all up in the flux. So I thought the best way to make sure I'm not putting it on me is to use the pen. Yeah. And so that's why I got that one. It is a suction pen. It's a thing. Oh, is it? Blizzard Ox FPV True. I forgot to show that one. Ah, Val has one coming. I have a pen. Just suck them up. See, I'm hoping I got the right thing. Okay, the worst thing is going to be when I open it all and show people and they're going, oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Because I was kind of, And then when I got the solder, they have like big spools of solder for like $40. I was like, yeah, I don't want to spend that much. And going open window ventilation is key. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm going to have to do. Crazy Daddy, I want to go look and see what your channel's saying right now. Where are we? You're only 20 away. You're only 20 away from your 200. That is very good. That is very good. Yeah, I lost 2 supporters on my birthday when I lost my hours. They took some of my hours. And I thought, YouTube. I know it's YouTube. I know it's YouTube. Oh, there's a pin in your kit. Oh, I have one. Jeez, that's a toaster. Yeah. I'm just wondering all the other things I can do with a pin that's heated. Not with the solder that's heated. So I got to get a Bic flick thing because I don't smoke, so I don't have a lot of that stuff. So I can do this shrink wrap then. Oh. So I know Roger was being upset about the fact that that little notification keeps coming out. So I went to try to stop that from happening, and I can't figure it out on Windows 10. Okay. Is that it? I just hit your link, but I'm not sure I'm seeing. Oh, okay. $9.99. That's a lot of solder. Lead free. Oh, I hope I got the lead free stuff. That is not a bad price. And that looks like a lot of solder. Okay, I'm leaving that up because when I get mine, I'm going to want to make sure that mine is lead free. Oh my goodness. 844. Mo. Oh my gosh, you're so close. You're so close to 1,000. I think right when I got to like 700, I started realizing that I was going to get there. It took me a while to let it sink in. I think, guys, I'm not sure. I think I got the solder that was lead free. I think. Right, you need stiff solder. Oh, yeah. So, I hope I didn't get the wrong stuff. Guys, I need to be back on a leash, I think. My God. I'm looking, I'll tell you what I got, so you know. I got Mayhem 6337 tin lead rosin core solder. Oh, I did get something with lead in it. Yeah, I'm not sure that was perfect. I may have got the wrong stuff. Shoot. Okay. Okay. That's just my world. That's what I got, guys. I don't know. I thought that'd work. Chris Hope, how you doing this morning? How are you doing? That's okay, Val. Just wear a mask. Okay. No wonder I got that cyst in my head. Just working away on things, breathing it all in. Yeah, I'll probably order something without the lead. What are we going to solder? I am going to solder everything I can find. I want to build a whoop, and so there's a couple things you have to solder. And I realize if I'm going to build really anything or do any kind of electronic stuff, I have to learn to solder. So I'm going to be working on it. Hey, ACD, you're welcome. My coffee's turning cold. Oh my gosh. Cold, cold, cold. Hey, yeah. Okay, I'm just reading everyone. Ryan, how you doing? To my hot coffee in the AM. I am a senior citizen now. You're too old for that, Ryan. I mean, too young for that. Yeah. Yeah, we have a couple people in here that some of you may not have checked out yet. So please go look at the names. We have Uzalu Garage too. Some of you may not know. I know. I'm just going to learn everything. I have this need to learn everything. Yeah. Teeny pads. Make sure you have different size tips to fit the job. Yeah, the one I have, there's all kinds of little teeny ones. And the thing is for soldering little things. Oh, it's telling me I got another notification. Hold on. Alexa, notification. Alexa, notification.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. One shipment will arrive today, including soldering kits.
So it's coming. Oh, Micro Motor Warehouse. Okay, we'll do it. Yeah, sorry guys, I have so much stuff I'm supposed to remember to take today. Yep. Yeah, guys, thank you for coming in today. I'm really enjoying this. I am learning stuff every time I come in. I'm learning more and more and more, and I appreciate it. I really do. I think sometimes with working with people who don't know a lot about something and they're just getting it in can be kind of hard, right? Yeah, I will check it out for sure. Exhausted Jim had to work graveyard because the night. Oh, you're exhausted. Oh, yes. Because it was a no-show again. You guys need to find someone else. Fun luck today. Thank you, Garage. So, Garage, you probably do a lot of soldering in your business. Yeah, because you actually work on cars and everything. So you probably do a lot. Yeah, I want to do micro build. I want to do a micro build really, or a whip build. I just want to start working on stuff. You know. and start getting it where I can actually build. And I thought, what better way to do it? I have the exact right community I can go to help me do that. So even if I mess up, you know, oh, you do, yeah, you solder sometimes, yeah, it's hard to get away from soldering. Oh no, fire. What? You know, oh, you're saying fire him. Okay. I thought you had a fire. I was like, what are you doing over there, Jim? Can fix and modify toy grade. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that's cool. Is when you break it, you know how to fix it. And that's the thing I want to know. If I break it, I want to know how to fix it. Because it's not inexpensive, this building. So you want to be able to fix whatever you're doing. That's my opinion anyway. Okay, hold on. Let me go here. I'm still here, guys. Just gonna try to choke down this. Ooh. Hey, Black Conduit, how you doing? I put out fires at work too. I fix a lot of stuff here. I bet you do. Okay, I have to wait to take that one. Yeah, doctor's got me on a boatload of stuff right now. Sorry, guys. Hey, Black Conduit. Yeah, yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, I know you put out fires, Jim. At work. Are you at work now? I'm good, thank you. Oh, thank you. And thank you for the like. You are super busy, I bet you are. Yes, yes, yes. How are the kids? How's Theo? How's he doing? My little guy. Yeah, Rulin's in here. The kitchen, but Mom is in charge of that. Yeah. Yeah, Farmer was in. Farmer's really sweet. He comes to my channel. Yes, he's so sweet. Oh, just got home. Theo's doing homework. Theo, work really hard on your homework. Because one day you'll be happy you have that habit. It's a great habit. Get it all done. Yeah, poor Mo. And she's so good about coming into the stream, right? And just being there, modding for me, making sure that everything stays really tight. I mean, I'm just lucky to have her in my world. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, poor guys. I think everybody was coming in to see Roger. Did they get me? Night Owl, how are you doing? I'm taking a nap after the stream. Yeah, Mo, you're gonna need a nap. Poor girl. Poor girl. Yeah, you need to get better workers for your dad. You know, I watch after one gal who's like 87 on Fridays, and I gotta tell you, I so enjoy it. It's like 12 hours. I so enjoy her. I'm pretty good, Night Owl. Hanging in there. Oh, I like the little owls you put in there. I gotta see how they do. See, I'm gonna try that, Momo, because I don't know that you do that, and then you put the name. Oh, let me know where. Oh, okay, hold on. Could be worse, Val. We could have gotten Kim. Hello. Oh my God, you have a wicked sense of humor, my friend. Yes, you do. Oh my God, Mr. Crowley. Oh, look, I could do an owl too. Okay, I didn't know how everyone got a lot of that up. That is very cool for a night owl. Okay, guys, don't forget there are a lot of people in the stream today. Some you may not have, some you should check out for sure, and some that need to check you out. So hopefully that's all going to work really great today. I am Star's evil twin. I know you are. I know you are. Keeping my eye on you. Dick James. Oh, nice. I am so wanting my packages to come right now. Hold on just a minute, guys. 1 minute. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Move, Ranger. I gotta go. Oh, my legs aren't working. Oh my God. Okay. That was really cool. There can be nothing in this. Oh my gosh. So. Okay, so I got this box, but it's so light, it can't be all this stuff I ordered. Can I just open it now? This isn't, I think he's going to have to come back like 4 times today. Okay. I'm like a kid. Oh, Johnson Bass. Yes, you have a perfect day, dear. Perfect day. So, okay, so everything's coming today, and I believe it's either all coming UPS or maybe they send everything in different ways. So the first thing I'm getting today is, I'm going to try to hold it straight. This. Can you see it? Oh, is it, Ryan? I didn't know. So it is my Flex pen. It is a Kester 951 Flux pen. I guess I could open it and smell it. I don't know what it smells like. Anyway, I'm not going to do that because I think flux isn't something you want to be breathing in. If I'm correct. Is that right? I know, but I got it right. So now I want to go flux everything. Flux. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can catch up with the chat while I went and got the bug. I know. I know, right? Can I smell it? Is that okay? Keep it away from the dogs. I don't know how it opens. Oh. I'm afraid to smell it. I'll wait for Kim to tell me because he wouldn't. So I got to keep this away from the dog. This is what's going to go into my kit. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to have to, no, don't smell it. Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. It does it say? It doesn't, it has something over it. So it doesn't tell me. It says for industrial use only. Oh, it has a skull and bones. Is not playing music from the videos. Really? Is that your graffiti pen? It's my flux pen. Black conduit. I'm getting all my stuff from my solder. Okay, so it's like Christmas. This is part of my birthday gift because I got it with for industrial use only. Oh, it says it's flammable. And it says mask. So I think that indicates I should not be sticking it in my nose and smelling it. Because when you play music, when you're alive, better not breathe it in. Will not kill, but not. Yeah, now I got that thing in my brain. I better not be putting other stuff in there, right? So when you play music, when you're alive, the component isn't able to give you the thumbs up on playing. Yeah. See has. Yeah, when I solder, I kick the dogs out of the room, open the window, turn on the ceiling fan, and have a small fan blowing right at my work. Space to keep the smoke away from me. Right, right. I'm gonna have to be really careful with that now. How are you doing today, Roland? How the chemicals could affect your system. I know, right? In my brain. That's why my dad sent me something before we knew this was happening. Hold on, I will show you. I didn't do it unboxing because I didn't think it was, like something everybody wants to see, but working near asbestos, I'm not gonna be. This is like overkill, right? My dad found out I was working in that one house. He sent me this. I think this would get uncomfortable if I solder with this thing. Geez, are you paranoid of solder smoke? Right? Yeah, I got some stuff going on. So I don't know if I gotta be, until I see the neurosurgeon, I gotta be a little careful with what I'm doing. Smoking. I know, right? I was trying to tell my dad, but for when you go fly. Oh my gosh. So, one thing I'm thinking with this is I'm just going to get a mask. I'll keep out the fumes and stuff like that. Well, that respirator should do it, right? Well, my dad knew I was working in a house that was in 1915. I built in 1915, and we were doing the paint and all the other stuff. And I was wearing just regular masks that people wear, whatever. And so he said, I probably, if I'm painting and doing other things, probably need something a little better than that. So he sent me this. So I think it's more, I think it's a little more over the top, but it'll be good for when I'm painting inside, right? It's huge. Lead fumes. And I'm getting lead solder, so there you go. It will not come so much smoke or vapors for using such a big mass. Small fan blowing it away will be enough. I would use that mass when soldering plutonium. You don't need any other possible added toxins in your body. All of us ought to be aware of that, right? Oh, Val, you should have consistently have worn that mask at the house. Well, I did. I wore just a regular mask, but I didn't have this one. TechCore. Hey, TechCore. How you doing? All depends on what stands on filters. I got to tell you guys, I'm not really good with doing all the protective stuff, and I know that's bad, and that I need to do a better job at what I do. But the small fan, the only thing is when you solder and you have a fan blowing on what you solder, doesn't that cool it down? Yeah, there were a couple times I didn't wear it. That's true, Momo. That's true. But doesn't it cool the solder down when you have a fan on it? Hi. Oh my goodness. I just oh, we got 20 more minutes and I gotta go to work. Oh man. Oh man. Wish I could stay here with you guys all day. Would seem funner. Funner? Is that a word? Funner? Would seem fun? Fun? Yeah. Fast enough. Not fast enough to hurt Val. Your iron will be like 700 degrees. Oh, I'm crazy. The solder fumes. Right. You don't need to blast the fan. Just let them there. You know, I'll be sitting there holding on to my table, trying to have it not blow me away. LOL, more fun, but I like funner. Put a fan too close. You will not need just a little breeze, not blowing away fan to push the smoke away. Just need it to circulate the air around you out. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to buy a small fan. The one room, see, I have a ceiling fan here, ceiling fan in my bedroom, a ceiling fan in my roommate's bedroom. But where I don't have a ceiling fan is the small room. So I'm gonna have to get one for that room too. It is a word if you want it to be. Thank you, Crazy Daddy. Thank you, 8CD. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Good hangout, was it? Alexa, notification.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. One shipment has arrived, including Flux Pen.
It's the only shipment that arrived. Yeah, it's all supposed to arrive today, so I think it's gonna all come from different people and different delivery services. I know when you come, we'll have a fan in that room, so just blow down and you'll feel good. Yeah, I like circulation in the rooms when I sleep, no matter how cold it is. I just like them on. And so I have one in my living room too. Let's see, hey, if you steal one of those cool Dyson fans, it's free. Ryan, I heard if you steal it's free. And then you get a nice room with a cot and they'll cook meals for you. So no more having to worry about what I'm cooking tonight, right? Yeah. Like, I'm frickin' KO that, Alexa. Didn't you hear that frickin' door? I was talking about sniffing it. Alexa should have warned you not to sniff it. I know. So here's the thing. Alexa's just not on her toes today. I never feel silly fun in my life. There's got few of them. I couldn't run if you paid me. I know Alexa's not very good today. I tried to get coffee from her, couldn't. I went to sniff the pen, which I'm not supposed to do. She's just not doing anything I need her to do today. I'm a little disappointed in her. I know. And now I want to stay home so I can get all my stuff, right? And she's not going to do that. She's going to be mean. Yeah, so I want to get all my stuff now. Yeah, Ryan, I should have put that I wanted everything in one shipment. It would have been a lot easier than having one thing at a time come today. Oh, well. Yeah, she's slacking. I do know that. I do know that. Guys, it's 9:46. And so I'm going to be getting ready to shut the stream down. I was in here for Raja today. As you know, And if everything goes really well, Roger's going to be back in this seat tomorrow. And I know you guys will be very happy because we love our Roger. Taking baby girl to daycare now. Then I'm going to make another edit. Baby girl, Era. Bye bye. Bye bye. You have a good day at school. You love school. Yeah. Won't answer the door. I know she'll say something like, "Get up and get the door, Valerie." I'm like, what? I mean, yeah, guys. Yes, I'm going now because I'm going to go get ready for work. And then just, oh boy, I'm going to try to get to my flying tonight in my on my liftoff. So I'm going to try to do that tonight. So wish me luck. Hey, Night Owl, thank you so much. Stone Wolf Herrera, I can't say it. I'm going to have to practice. Raphael. Yeah. See you on next time. Flipside, see you next time. We love you. I'll say bye-bye from Roger. Roger loves you all. He can't always say he loves you, but I'm going to tell you. Araya, sunshine. A ray of sunshine. I'll get it now. Okay, TechCore, I'll let you know. I'm going to try to get to it tonight because I really want to play. Stay out of trouble. It's harder said than done. Okay, guys. Bye. Okay, be good. Momo. Thank you. Guys, make sure you check out Just Having Fun. She's a great moderator. She's such a great friend. Araya. Okay, I got it. Bye, Ray. Bye, baby. You have a good day at school. You enjoy school. Bye, guys.